been a lot of conversation lately in the public sphere about this dichotomy between talent and hard work or perseverance. A lot of public personalities like Tom Bilyue and Rich Roll have been talking about this. Academics like Angela Duckworth in her book, Grit. There seems to be a sort of consensus among the researchers and the people talking about this that our culture has a collective myth around the importance of talent. So my question was why? Why, if this is not true, do we all believe that it is? Why do we hold this cultural myth of the importance of talent? So after looking into it and researching it a bit, I believe that the answer lies in a psychological cliche in our early childhood and when we're first going to school. Because when we're kids, talent matters so much. Kids have wildly different developmental advantages in different areas at different times, and we attribute these differences in growth patterns to some ephemeral talent. Also, children have very different unfair starting advantages. That kid that I remember from school that was so talented and good at math, maybe his mom was an engineer and she'd been playing math games with him since he learned to talk. As children, we can't wrap our little minds around things like unfair starting advantages. And with all of the cultural talk about talent, about how we have gifted programs in school and we talk about talented youth and we always describe artists as being talented. Of course, when we see developmental differences or we see unfair starting advantages as a kid, we think of it as talent and we feel unworthy and we feel small and we feel like this kid must have something that I will never have, some ephemeral gift. And then even after we learn the difference, even after we grow up and we see kids who had less natural ability succeed far more than kids that had more because they have more consistency, more drive, more vision, more discipline, we still hold on to this emotional core of talent. We still feel in our hearts that it is really what matters because our emotional connections to the world are formed so early on in life. We can change our opinions later on, but it's very difficult to change the way that we feel that the world is. This myth of talent, I believe, leads to two separate tragedies. Opposite sides of the same coin. Number one, if we believe we're talented in a specific area, it sets up this weird dichotomy where if we work super hard in that area, it almost means that we are not as talented as we said we were. Because if it's a gift, if we're talented, then it shouldn't be hard. It should be easy and we should be able to just breeze through it. On the other hand, if we don't feel like we're that talented, it's not worth working that hard because we'll never reach the heights that one could reach with talent anyway. It sets up a situation where no matter which side of the coin you find yourself on, hard work and discipline and growth is not the answer. And in the words of Tom Bilyue, humans are the ultimate adaptation machines. That is our great talent as a species. That's what we should be holding on to, the fact that we can grow and change and learn. Of course, it's better if we have natural talent in the area we decide to dedicate ourselves to. But the dedication is the point. The talent's a freebie. It's like a little nudge in the right direction, like the universe saying, oh, you might like it over here. But it's the work and consistency over years that will actually make the difference of whether we get where we're trying to go or not. Believe in hard work, believe in discipline, believe in adaptation and change. If you guys thought any of this was interesting, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.